Stop and pay attention. If you found this video, it's not by chance. The universe is guiding you to an important truth about your twin flame journey. You might feel like you're close to union, but something keeps pulling you back. Why? Because there's one final stage, a stage that most people misunderstand. It's not just about love. It's about transformation. The universe is testing you in ways you never expected, making sure you are truly ready. Stay until the end because every word here has a purpose. Your reunion depends on it. Like, subscribe, and comment, "I am ready," to affirm your journey. Why the universe tests twin flames before reunion. The twin flame journey is not just about love, it's about transformation. Many believe that once they meet their twin flame, everything will fall into place effortlessly. But the truth is, before the universe allows reunion, it puts both of you through a series of deep and often painful tests. Why? Because this connection is unlike any other. It's a sacred union that requires both souls to be fully aligned, healed, and prepared for their divine mission together. At its core, the twin flame relationship is about spiritual evolution. It's not meant to be just a romantic experience. It's a catalyst for personal and collective awakening. If reunion happened too soon, before you had healed old wounds, broken toxic patterns, and fully stepped into your power, the connection would collapse under the weight of unresolved issues. The universe doesn't test you to punish you. It does so to refine you, making sure you're truly ready for the level of love and intensity that a twin flame union brings. One of the biggest tests comes in the form of self-love and self-worth. Your twin flame mirrors everything within you, both light and shadow. If you carry insecurities, fear of abandonment, or a deep need for external validation, these wounds will surface. The universe will push you into situations where you must confront these emotions head-on. You may feel rejected, unworthy, or even question the connection altogether. But this is not happening to destroy you. It's happening to force you to heal. Another major test is detachment and surrender. Many twin flames become obsessed with reunion, constantly seeking signs, checking for messages, and waiting for their counterpart to awaken. But true union can only happen when both individuals are whole within themselves. The universe may create physical separation, block communication, or delay progress, not as a form of punishment, but to teach you the importance of letting go and trusting divine timing. The universe also tests your commitment to your soul mission. Twin flames don't come together just for personal happiness. They have a higher purpose to fulfill. If your focus is solely on the relationship and not on your personal growth or spiritual calling, The universe may put roadblocks in your path until you fully align with your mission. Only when both of you are walking in your purpose can the reunion take place in a stable and harmonious way. Think of these tests as a purification process. They burn away anything that is not in alignment with your highest self. They force you to become strong, independent, and spiritually mature. They help you release fear, doubt, and ego-driven desires, so that when reunion happens, it's built on unconditional love, not attachment or need. So, if you are feeling tested right now, don't see it as a punishment. See it as preparation. The universe is making sure that when you reunite with your twin flame, it will be a connection that lasts, not one that falls apart under the weight of unhealed wounds. Are you ready to pass the test? The emotional and spiritual battles you will face. The twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart. It will shake you to your core, breaking down every illusion you've ever had about love, relationships, and even yourself. The period before reunion is filled with intense, emotional, and spiritual battles that test your strength, your faith, and your ability to surrender. One of the hardest battles is the mirror effect. Your twin flame is a reflection of your deepest self, and that means they will trigger everything within you that still needs healing. Old wounds, childhood traumas, fears of abandonment, insecurities, everything rises to the surface. You may feel emotions more intensely than ever before, as if your soul is being stripped down to its rawest form. This is not a punishment, but a necessary purification. The universe is showing you exactly what needs to be healed before you can step into a balanced, harmonious union. Then comes the battle of separation. Most twin flames go through a painful period of being apart, sometimes with little or no communication. This is when the real work begins. Your ego may scream in agony, convincing you that you've lost them, that you've made a mistake, that maybe this connection wasn't real after all. But the truth is, separation is never about losing your twin. It's about finding yourself. The universe forces this distance so that both of you can heal independently without leaning on each other as a crutch. Doubt will also creep in like a shadow. Is this really my twin flame? Am I just imagining things? Is this journey even worth it? These questions can consume you, making you question everything you feel. And yet, deep down, there's always a knowing, an unshakable connection that no amount of logic can explain. This internal conflict between the mind and the soul is one of the hardest spiritual battles to navigate. The lesson here: learn to trust your heart over your fears. Perhaps the most difficult battle is the struggle between control and surrender. The twin flame journey is not something you can force. No matter how much you want reunion, no matter how hard you try to fix things or chase after your counterpart, the universe will make sure that things happen only when the time is right. Many twin flames fight this reality, resisting the flow of divine timing. But true love does not need control. It requires trust. The more you try to force the connection, the more resistance you create. The moment you truly let go and surrender, the energy shifts and things begin to align effortlessly. And finally, there's the battle of unconditional love. Can you love your twin flame without expectations, without demanding they awaken at your pace, without needing them to validate your journey? This is the final test. Many twin flames are still attached to old 3D relationship patterns, expecting their counterpart to behave in a way that fits their desires. But twin flame love is different. It's not about possession. It's about freedom. It's about loving them even from a distance, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The battles you face on this journey are not meant to break you. They are meant to strip away everything that is not love, so that when reunion finally happens, you can meet each other as your highest, most authentic selves. So, are you ready to step into your power and face these battles with courage? Clear signs that you are being tested. The twin flame journey is filled with moments of uncertainty, but there are times when the challenges intensify, leaving you feeling lost, frustrated, or even hopeless. If this is happening, it's likely that the universe is testing you. But why? Because reunion with your twin flame requires inner transformation. You are being prepared for a love that is unlike anything you have ever known. And before you can step into that union, you must prove that you have learned the lessons your soul came here to master. One of the clearest signs that you are being tested is the sudden resurfacing of past wounds. Out of nowhere, old fears, insecurities, and traumas come back, stronger than ever. Maybe you start feeling the same abandonment issues you thought you had healed. Maybe you experience self-doubt, questioning if you are truly worthy of this connection. These wounds arise not to punish you, but to see if you are ready to handle love from a higher place, without fear, without attachment, and without the need for external validation. Another sign is the overwhelming sense of confusion. One moment you feel an unshakable certainty that this journey is real, that you and your twin flame are destined to reunite. The next, your mind fills with doubt, convincing you that you're imagining things, that this connection is just an illusion. The push and pull between your intuition and your fears is a classic spiritual test. The universe is asking, do you trust your soul's knowing, or will you let fear control you? If you're being tested, you may also experience intense emotional triggers, not just with your twin flame, but in every area of your life. Small things that normally wouldn't bother you suddenly feel unbearable. You might find yourself feeling extreme anger, sadness, or frustration for no apparent reason. This happens because your soul is being purified. These emotions must surface so that they can be released. Instead of resisting them, ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? A major test in the twin flame journey is the illusion of separation. You may feel like your twin flame has completely disappeared from your life, as if they no longer care, or as if the universe is blocking your reunion. This is one of the hardest tests to endure, but it serves a higher purpose. It forces you to detach from the need for physical confirmation. It pushes you to find completeness within yourself. The more you chase, the more distance you create. But the moment you surrender and trust that you are already connected on a soul level, the energy shifts. One of the final and most difficult tests is the test of patience. Twin flame unions do not happen on a human timeline. You may want answers now. You may want progress immediately, but the universe moves in divine timing. When things seem stuck, when nothing is happening, it's easy to fall into frustration or doubt. But ask yourself, can I trust the process even when I can't see the outcome? The ability to hold faith, even in the dark, is what prepares you for the light of reunion. If you recognize these signs in your journey, know this: you are not being tested to be punished. You are being tested because you are getting closer to alignment. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove that you have stepped out of fear and into love. The universe is asking, are you truly ready for this divine union? The role of surrender and trust. One of the most challenging yet transformative lessons in the twin flame journey is surrender. Many people misunderstand what surrender truly means. They think it's about giving up, letting go of their twin flame, or accepting that union may never happen. But surrender is not about losing hope. It's about releasing control, trusting divine timing, and allowing the universe to align everything perfectly. When you try to force the journey, when you chase, obsess, or demand answers, you are operating from a place of fear. Fear of losing your twin flame. Fear that they will forget about you. Fear that you are not enough. But the truth is, twin flame union cannot be rushed. It is not a typical relationship where effort alone can make things work. It is a spiritual contract unfolding according to divine timing. And the more you try to control the outcome, the more resistance you create. Surrender is about shifting your focus from when will we be together to how can I grow into the person I am meant to be. Instead of fixating on what your twin flame is doing or not doing, you turn inward. You trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, even if you don't yet understand why. One of the biggest signs that you are resisting surrender is emotional turmoil. If you constantly feel anxious, restless, or desperate for answers, it's a sign that you are holding on too tightly. Surrender is not passive. It is an active choice to step out of fear and into trust. It means replacing doubt with faith, worry with peace, and attachment with self-love. So, how do you surrender in the twin flame journey? First, release expectations. Many twin flames struggle because they expect the connection to unfold a certain way. Maybe you believe your twin should already be spiritually awakened, or that they should express their love in a way that makes sense to you. But twin flames do not follow conventional timelines. Every soul has its own path, and the more you accept that, the more peace you will find. Second, embrace self-love. True surrender happens when you no longer seek your twin flame to fill a void within you. Instead of waiting for them to validate your worth, you realize that you are already whole. You focus on your healing, your growth, and your purpose. And ironically, the more you detach from needing them, the stronger your energetic connection becomes. Third, trust divine timing. This is perhaps the hardest part. You may feel ready for union, but your soul and your twin soul have their own lessons to complete. If things seem delayed, it is because something deeper is being worked on. The universe does not make mistakes. If separation is happening, it is because it is necessary for your evolution. The moment you stop resisting and start trusting, everything shifts. Finally, stay present. Many twin flames live in the future, always wondering, when will we reunite? But the only moment that truly exists is now. Surrendering means embracing the present, finding joy in your own journey, and knowing that your reunion will happen exactly when it's meant to. When you truly surrender and trust, you no longer feel desperate for answers. You no longer seek validation outside of yourself. You simply know deep in your soul that everything is already aligned, and that is the energy that brings reunion closer. Are you ready to let go and trust the divine plan? How to overcome these tests and align with reunion. The twin flame journey is filled with spiritual and emotional tests designed to help you grow, heal, and prepare for divine union. These challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for transformation. The way you respond to them determines how quickly you align with reunion. So how do you overcome these tests and step into the version of yourself that is ready for union? 1. Recognize the test and shift your perspective. The first step in overcoming any challenge is recognizing it for what it truly is: a lesson, not an obstacle. Many twin flames see separation, emotional triggers, or even their counterparts' behavior as setbacks, when in reality, these moments are guiding them toward deeper self-awareness. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" shift your mindset to, "What is this teaching me?" Every struggle is a chance to strengthen your soul, release past wounds, and align with your highest self. 2. Heal inner wounds and break cycles. One of the main reasons twin flames face so many tests is because they mirror each other's deepest wounds. If you carry unresolved pain, abandonment issues, or self-worth struggles, your twin flame connection will highlight them in the most intense way. But instead of running from these emotions, face them. Do inner child work, practice self-love, and identify repeating patterns in your relationships. The more you heal yourself, the more you create an energetic space for union. 3. Detach from the outcome and trust divine timing. Many twin flames remain stuck in cycles of longing, waiting, and questioning when reunion will happen. But attachment to timing only creates resistance. True surrender means detaching from the when and focusing on the why. Why is this journey unfolding the way it is? The universe is aligning things in a way that will serve your highest good, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. When you stop chasing, controlling, or expecting a specific timeline, you allow divine timing to work in your favor. 4. Raise your vibration and align with love. Twin flame union is not about fixing the other person or forcing them to awaken. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and aligning with love. This means shifting your focus away from fear, doubt, and negativity. Choose thoughts, emotions, and actions that reflect the highest version of you. Meditate, spend time in nature, practice gratitude, and surround yourself with positivity. The more you embody love, the closer you align with your twin flame's energy. 5. Take inspired action on your soul mission. Many twin flames believe union is the end goal, but in reality, your purpose comes first. The twin flame journey is about more than just romance. It's about stepping into your divine mission. Ask yourself, What is my soul calling me to do? Whether it's healing, teaching, creating, or inspiring others, start living your purpose now. When you align with your mission, you automatically attract your twin flame back into your life in the most natural and effortless way. 6. Love unconditionally, but set healthy boundaries. Unconditional love does not mean tolerating unhealthy behavior or waiting endlessly. It means loving your twin flame for who they are, while also loving yourself enough to know what you deserve. If your twin is not yet ready for union, focus on your own growth. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. It tells the universe that you are ready for a love that is balanced, healthy, and aligned with your highest self. 7. Trust the signs and stay aligned. The universe is constantly guiding you. Angel numbers, synchronicities, and intuitive feelings are all messages that you are on the right path. Trust them. If you feel an inner knowing that reunion is coming, believe it. Your energy and mindset create your reality. Stay aligned with faith and keep moving forward even when things seem uncertain. Reunion happens when you are truly ready. Twin flame. Union is not something you achieve. It is something you align with. The moment you release resistance, heal from within, and fully step into your divine power, you create the perfect conditions for your twin flame to return. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. Are you ready to pass these tests and step into your highest vibration?